welcome back to my channel. Today I've got a writing video for you guys. It's going to be the last writing video of the year. We're going to do an update. I also asked for questions on here and on Instagram, so I'm going to be answering all your questions about my books, what I'm up to, my plans for next year, and yeah, going to set some writing goals for 2022. I can't believe we're coming to the end of the year, but yeah, I thought it'd be really fun to do like a writing recap and let you guys know what I'm working on for 2022. I actually had a few messages asking where a writing video was, because I know it's been a while since I made one. Basically, I do find writing videos difficult because it's hard to know what to talk about, what to show, how to make them interesting, because literally my job is to just sit at a laptop most of the day and write, which would be quite dull for you guys to watch. So yeah, I mean, I guess let me know in the comments if there's anything that you'd like me to film for 2022 writing wise, and I could definitely look at doing that. But for now, let me give you an update of where I am and my plans for 2022, and then I'm going to dive into the questions that you guys sent me. So as I said, let's start with an update of where I am with my writing. So what I've been doing in 2021 and what's going to happen in 2022, and set some writing goals for the year with you guys. Basically, this year has been taken up by 2 books. So if you are new here, I write a women's fiction series called Glendale Hall. And this year I have also started a cozy crime series called The Deadly End Mysteries. So basically the year has been taken up finishing, writing and editing both the latest books in those series. So in June we published Always and Forever at Glendale Hall. This is book 4 in my series, but they can absolutely all be read as standalone books. They're all about the different main character. They just all live in the same kind of cosy, close-knit community in the Scottish Highlands. So this is about a woman called Anna, who is brother to the minister of Glendale called Brodie. And she comes to take on a summer job at Glendale Hall, and it's all about her journey, how she fits into the community. And yeah, I really loved writing about her. I think she's such a free spirit character, and I love the cover of this. The pink matches Anna's pink hair, which I love. And yeah, I really have been so grateful for your support of this book. There are some really amazing reviews on Amazon, so lovely, and I love how you guys have taken Anna into your hearts. And yeah, I really enjoyed writing this and sharing it with you guys. And yeah, I think it's a lovely addition, hopefully, to the Glendale Hall series, and I'm really pleased that you guys seem to have enjoyed reading it. Yay! The other book that I published, it was a busy year, was just a couple of months later in September, and that was Murder at the House on the Hill. This is my first ever crime novel to be published. It's a cosy murder mystery set in the Cotswolds over Christmas. It's about a bookshop owner and her grandmother. They witness a murder at the house on the hill and decide to investigate and become amateur detectives. So it's lots of fun, hopefully, to read. One to curl up with on winter nights. We are drawing close to Christmas, so hopefully it makes a lovely festive read. It's currently at 99p in ebook on Amazon. They also had reduced the paperback to £2. So hopefully a lot of you guys picked it up. It would make a great stocking filler as well. And so far I've been loving your reaction to this book. A lot of you actually said that you've never you've never read a cozy murder mystery before, but you picked this one up because you love Glendale and you've really enjoyed it, and that just means so much to me. I'm so glad that you've enjoyed it, that it's given you a whole new genre to enjoy, hopefully, and fingers crossed we bring in lots of new readers over Christmas and next year as well, because yeah, I really have enjoyed writing and working on this series, and yeah, I'm really pleased that you guys have enjoyed reading it as well. So as well as publishing those 2 books, I have written another one. It's been a busy year, guys. Basically, the book that I've written is the sequel to Murder at the House on the Hill. That is going to be called, I can officially announce on here, Murder at the Summer Fete, and that is going to be coming out on the 17th of March 2022. That is 3 days before my birthday, so hopefully that is good positive vibes and we can make it a huge bestseller, because that would be the best birthday present ever. We are probably going to reveal the cover now after Christmas, just because we're very close to Christmas now. I feel like it might get lost with all the festive reads, and it's a summer book, as you can tell by the title, and I think it'll just be better to do in January. So look out for that, guys, and then it'll be up for pre-order. I can officially tell you though, it's about a best-selling crime author who comes to the village of Deadly End to talk at the annual summer fete that they have on the village green. And yes, things don't quite turn out how they planned. I am so excited for you guys to read this. I really enjoyed writing it, and over Christmas I'm going to be reading the final version, just checking it through, and then we're all ready to go to print for publication in March. So my next plan after finishing that is to write the next Glendale Hall book. I actually posted on social media, was it yesterday, that I'd written 30,000 words of it, and honestly the response I had was crazy. You know, sometimes you post something on social media, you get one like, one comment, that's it. But this, yeah, your reaction was so great. Like, I'm so happy that you guys are excited that there's going to be another Glendale Hall book. It means so much to me. Circle it in your calendars. I think it's going to be September 2022. All I can tell you is it's going to be a wintry book. And as I said, it's hopefully coming out in September, and all your favourite characters are going to pop up, but it's going to be based on a new character, a new story, and I'm really excited about it, and I absolutely love the title. Honestly, sometimes it's difficult, sometimes it's really easy to choose a title, sometimes it's really difficult, and I was kind of brainstorming ideas, and when I thought of this title I was just like, oh my god, I absolutely love it, and I am so excited to share that with you. So keep an eye in the new year for Murder at the Summer Fete cover reveal, and then at some point I will be revealing the title and what the story of Glendale 5 will be about, and hopefully that will come out in September. So it's going to be definitely a busy start to the year. I've got to finish writing Glendale and publish my second crime book, and my birthday as well. I mean, it's all go. So in terms of goals, obviously I want to write the best Glendale 5 book that I possibly can for you guys. I also really want Murder at the Summer Fete to do really well. Obviously, like, you know, we all dream of that best-selling book, so you never know. Make sure you read and review and share the news, guys, and make everybody read it. That's like my goal. Like, I just want these books to be enjoyed by people, to be read by people, and I can keep doing this career for as long as possible because I absolutely love it and it's a dream come true. So in terms of goals and updates, finish Glendale Hall. I think my deadline for that is March. Then we've got the publication of Murder at the Summer Fete, and then I think probably the next book will be the third Deadly End mystery book. So yeah, just kind of working on my books, working on promoting them, spreading the word, and hopefully getting lots of readers to pick them up. Those are my goals for 2022, and fingers crossed it's a really good year. Okay, so let's move on from the update to your questions, because I don't want to repeat things and your questions might cover the update and my plans for next year. So let's dive in. Thank you so much if you sent me a question. I will try to answer as many as I can and not ramble too much and bore you guys. Let's start with the first one then, and that is, what does a typical writing day look like? So this is actually hard to answer because it depends what stage you're at with the book, but I think I've talked about this before. I'm much more productive in the morning, so I try to get most of my work done in the morning. So I try to get to my writing desk about 9 a.m. and if I am working on a first draft, I will try to bash out as many words as I can. So I actually have a video all about how I try to write 4,000 words a day, which I will link if you haven't already watched that one. But basically, I try to write a book from start to finish, not editing it, just getting the words on the page, because you can't edit a blank page, and I write really fast, there's loads of mistakes in it, and then I go back and check that over afterwards. So a typical writing day is at my desk at 9 a.m. I always try to have a lunch break, and then after lunch I will either check through what I've written, I will answer emails, go on social media, do any admin I need to do, or I will try and write a few more words if I didn't hit my target for the day. If it's editing, then obviously instead of writing the words, I will try to edit a certain amount of pages. So yeah, it varies. And then if one day I might want to film a YouTube video as well. So it does vary, but basically most days, especially in the morning, I'm just at the laptop trying to get words on a page. So yeah, I hope that answers that question. Next question is, how many books do you write in a year? So with my current publisher, I'm contracted for 2 books a year. So I will generally write 2 books a year, but if there is time, I might start work on another one. The reason that Murder at the House on the Hill came about is I had written my contracted books for the year, and then I decided to kind of squeeze this in for fun, really. Like, I wasn't really planning for it to become a published book. I didn't have a contract for it, but I managed to squeeze that in the year, and luckily got a book deal with my current publishers. So they were really happy to publish this, as well as Glendale Hall. So that was great. So yeah, it can vary, but generally 2 books a year. So next question is, where do you get your inspiration from? And this is really hard to answer, actually, because I guess it's just like your imagination. Obviously, some things can spark off an idea. So you could be watching a film, listening to a song, reading a news article, reading a book, hearing somebody mention something, and you might think, oh, you know, that's a good idea for a book, or that's a good idea for a plot point. But I think it's really difficult to actually pinpoint where the inspiration comes from, because I think generally it's kind of my imagination, the fact that I'm always thinking of story ideas. So it's kind of training your brain to think of plot points and plot ideas. Yeah, it's really hard to put into words. I guess with Glendale Hall, I've talked before about how the Gilmore Girls were a bit of an inspiration, because I wanted to write about mother and daughter, because I love the dynamic in that show. I love Christmas, so that was this is the first book, by the way, Coming Home to Glendale Hall. So it's about a single mother and her daughter, and they go back to the family home for the first time, and it's set at Christmas. So I love Christmas, so that was a big inspiration for me. There's lots of hot chocolates, Christmas trees. All my favourite Christmas movies are in there, so that was a big inspiration. I think my book, Summer at the Kindness Cafe, at that time, there was a sort of, I don't want to say trend, but there was definitely a kind of movement about doing random acts of kindness. So I was like, that would make a great book idea. I think with Murder at the House on the Hill, I absolutely love watching murder mysteries. I love cozy crime TV, like Father Brown, Shakespeare and Hathaway, Jonathan Creek. So that has definitely fed into that book. So yeah, I guess just things that I love, things that I enjoy, things around me, all kind of feeds in, as well as, yeah, just your imagination, really. I hope that helps. Okay. Next question. Would you ever write a dark, non-cozy book? So I feel like if you've read one of my books, then you will know that they are all cozy. So even Murder at the House on the Hill, although there is obviously a murder in it and it is a crime book, it very much has the coziness that my books pretty much all have, hopefully. But it's interesting, this question, because actually I did start writing much darker books. So I actually wrote a young adult book, and it was about an abusive teenage relationship, and I got an agent for that book, but I wasn't able to find a book deal. So definitely in the past I have written darker books. I've written a adult thriller. I've written, a few more teen books as well. But none of my darker books have ever got me a book deal. So that's really interesting. I feel like I'm better at writing cozy books. I think I love writing about these small close-knit communities. I like a happy ending. I like putting in lots of teas and hot chocolates, as I'm sure you know if you've read my books. And I'm a fan of all things cozy. You know that I'm a homebody. I love that kind of thing. So I think that feeds into my books, and I love watching cozy shows, happy shows, romantic shows. So I guess that just feeds into my work. So I feel like I have written darker books in the past, but they have never been published. So maybe that is a sign that this is my forte. This is my area that I should stay in. We'll see though. We'll see. Maybe the darker side will draw me in again, and I'll write one of those books. But I absolutely love the 2 series that I write at the moment, and I really enjoy writing cozy books, and I really hope you guys enjoy reading them. So at the moment, no plans, but yeah, never say never. So the next question is, do you find it easy or difficult to switch between your fictional worlds? I think it's fairly easy. Like, for example, Glendale, I'm currently writing book 5. So I really know the world of Glendale now. I really know the characters, and writing it is kind of just, it's familiar now. Like, it feels like I know them. It feels like I'm coming home to Glendale, and I hope it feels like that when you guys read it as well. So no, I think it's fairly easy. I think the books are very different. Obviously, one's crime and one's romance. But in terms of the style, so Glendale, I write in the first person. It's very much from the point of view of the main character. Murder at the House on the Hill was written in third person. And I really wanted to write it in a kind of old-fashioned way. So it feels like you're reading like an Agatha Christie novel, even though it's set in present day. So I hope you guys liked the style difference between them. So that helps as well. Because they're written in different ways, as well as being set in different places, and obviously a completely different theme. So no, I feel like I found it quite easy to switch between them, and I enjoy writing them, and I love them for different reasons, if that makes sense. So yeah, I hope you guys have also enjoyed reading 2 different fictional worlds by me, and hopefully we can carry on for a long time doing both. Right, I've just realised I've been rambling for about half an hour, so I'm going to have to really try and cut this down. So I'm going to have to leave the questions there. I'm really sorry if I didn't get to your question. I actually had a lot more than I was anticipating. So yeah, thank you so much for sending them in. I hope I've answered some of the questions and given you an overview of where I am with my writing at the moment and the plans for 2022 as well. But let me know in the comments if you've got any other questions, and I will try to answer them there. Thank you so much for supporting my books this year, for buying them, reading them, reviewing them, sending me lovely messages. Honestly, it means the world to me, and I love to be able to kind of hear from you guys, hear from readers, because, you know, it's so lovely. I create these worlds for you guys to hopefully enjoy. So when I hear that you have enjoyed them, it really does make my day. So thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching this video. And again, yes, I'm really sorry if I didn't get to your question. We'll have to do another Q&A soon. But as I said, let me know what kind of writing videos you would like to see in 2022, because honestly, I find it really difficult to know, because I feel like you guys are not just going to want to watch me sitting at my laptop all day. It would be really boring. So yeah, let me know and I'll try and make it happen. But thank you. Thank you for all your support, and I really hope you're going to enjoy the books to come in 2022 as well. If you enjoyed this video, do give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe if you haven't already. And I am going to go now, and I'm going to start work for the day. And yeah, I just really hope you enjoyed this little writing update from me, and that I will see you guys very soon for a new video. Take care, look after yourselves, and thank you for watching. Bye!